Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Zach, otherwise known as Pulpy Syntax, and today is my Vlogmas Day 4, and we'll be reacting to Amberlynn's Vlogmas Day 2, entitled Makeup Haul and Book Recommendations, 12/2/22. The sun has risen, the birds are chirping, and I guess we should get on with the video. 1.25 times speed as always, and here we go.
Hey guys, so it's December 2nd. Welcome to the next Linmas, aka Vlogmas.
Never calling
Linmas.
it that.
So I've gotten a few people saying that it's hard to watch my videos because it's super bright. I'm still trying to learn the new camera on the iPhone 12 Pro Max because there's this thing where you can change like the saturation, and when I am actually filming, it looks fine. But then I noticed once I uploaded December 1st video, I was like, what the heck?
Okay.
Like, once it was actually uploaded, it looked really bad. So
Wait a minute, because even though Amber doesn't do a lot of editing with her videos, she has to do some, because the editing process is what smashes all of your clips together, right? So I learned quite early on that I really should sit through and watch the entire final edit, or at least watch the final clip as I'm cutting it up, because all sorts of things could be in the frame that you don't want. So I'm gonna have to call hooey on that comment, because if you're editing the clips together, you might not see everything, but you certainly see snapshots of the frames as you cut it. So, and this also kind of looks, it doesn't look as blown out nearly as much as yesterday. Like I can actually see shadows and lines to her face and things like that. So it definitely looks better. I don't know if it looks great. And again, I think Apple would be really upset with you. That's just me.
I'm just trying to figure it all out. I'm sorry, you guys. It has been a crazy night and
She's just trying to figure it out. It's not like she's been on YouTube for 7 to 8 years. I get it, working with a new piece of technology is hard, but just sit down for 20 minutes, go through the manual, and then trial and error your way into figuring out kind of, you know, your best setup. And this is what you do. This is what you do. It's not like you have to go to work or go do things. Like, this is a lot of,
crazy day. So Becky suffers with restless leg syndrome, and she has it ever since she started taking this particular medicine.
Oh, okay.
And for some reason, it was the worst it's ever been, ever.
Poor
and
Becky.
She could not fall asleep. It was around noon where I was just like, Becky, you need to try sleeping, because she didn't sleep the whole night, and she's never done that before. And so she's
Just looking up restless leg syndrome.
3 p.m. My heart. So I've just been kind of being by her side, massaging her legs when she needs it and rubbing them and stuff, because she's just been miserable. So super late start on the day. Don't like that.
It sucks that you get a super late start in the day. I understand their sleep cycles. Like, who does it matter? Like, what do you got going on that you need to get up for? Oh, I'm feeling sassy. The one thing I will say is, if true, it is very nice that that Amber assists her partner with massages and things.
But she's just sleeping. I'm gonna let her sleep, and I'm not gonna like wake her up or anything. So we'll do the advent calendar, the dog advent calendar, and the 25 days of Christmas later tonight or something. But I just wanted to say hello.
Hello.
And welcome to a new video. Okay, so I forgot that I was going to show you guys all the books that I've read since, I want to say, about the middle of September. I have read
November. Okay, so in
all of these.
Let's just short form it. In 3 months, she's written all of these.
Journals that I'm getting rid of. And I've read all of these.
Read all of these books.
I'm actually going to be getting rid of these.
I caught that 5,000 writing prompts at the top there, Miss Reid.
I am donating them.
Still waiting for the debut novel.
And the only ones that I do keep, though, are all the poetry ones. I'm going to keep those. Like Pillow Thoughts. Although...
Okay, I have a question for my audience. This seems... You guys have seen my bookshelf. It's not super full. And I run with the theory that if I'm purchasing a book to keep, I really want to I really want to invest in either hardcover art books, which I really enjoy, or like coffee table books. Like I know Blizzard's problematic at the moment, but they do some really beautiful art, and I have one or two of their hardcover collections. Anyway, novels, for instance, I my thought process is I'll buy novels and books that I know I'll go back to. I know I will want to pick up a year, 2 years in the future, or I know that I want to pass on to someone as a gift or a recommendation or something like that. I generally don't go into a bookstore looking at something that I have no idea I might like, picking it up, because it just kind of feels wasteful to me in terms of resources, right? I'm all for supporting every author under the sun. I think that like what they do generally only benefits humanity, right? Creating an art form that expands our vocabulary is wonderful. But I don't like spending money on books that I might read 3 chapters into and be like, no, not for me. And that's the place of a literary critic, right? Is to is not just to criticize, but it's to sell. Anyway, the point of this bit of my conversation, and again, I have to remember the fact that we're in COVID times. What's going on with libraries in America? Because here, we can digitally download any copy. So libraries will receive digital versions of books that they can then loan out in the same format that libraries usually work. So you get 7 or 14 days worth of a digital access, essentially. And then you have to return the digital book. And then you can check it out again, or if there's not someone, in you, past you in the line or whatever. Anyway, I'm a really big fan of libraries, and hopefully in my vlogmas series, I will get to show you through the State Library here in Brisbane. We have kind of 2, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Anyway, all of these books seem like they could have been procured from a library, but I am not inclined enough to look at specifically what is happening in Amber's area. I know that she said yesterday there are 20,000 cases, so more than likely the library is not running. But she's always kind of had a thing with books, from my understanding, in the past. And why not get it for free, essentially, from a library and kind of build community that way, is just the question that I'm posing looking at this giant pile of books.
I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't really care for the Pillow Thoughts.
Not read
1, 2, or 3. I do have the 4th one, and I'm just not really about them. So some books that I recommend, I figured I would just give that little clip here because some people have asked me. I recommend The Book of David by Anonymous. It's the same person who wrote Go Ask Alice. It's about a boy who plays football, and he is gay, and he's hiding it from everyone, and then he meets someone, and it's actually super sweet.
Editing Zach will hate me, but what I'm going to do, this is a great idea. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put up reviews for the books that she's talking about just underneath, because I think that that's hilarious. But I don't want to do it on camera and waste everybody's time. So
recommend. I'm thinking.
Thanks, editing Zach. You're my hero.
Great. There's a twist at the end that completely shook me to the core. Was not expecting it at all. Mm-hmm. But it's about a guy and his girlfriend. They are going to meet his parents, and she is thinking about ending things, the girlfriend. Definitely read this. I tried watching it because they made it into a movie on Netflix. Not that great. I recommend Wilder Girls. It is creepy. It gave me the absolute creep.
Okay, so I might be being like way too suspicious here. Soft cover books, the spine will often become wrinkled as you progress through the book. I'm not seeing an awful lot of wrinkling, specifically on the edges of the spine, in this light. So it might just be me putting a conspiracy theory out there, but preface the rest of this conversation with, do we think Amber maybe just read the blurb on the back? And yeah. Anyway,
it's about.
I mean, she's got nothing else to do, so I'd hope that she has been expanding her vocabulary and reading all of these books. But it's a theory.
I feel like I'm going through this whole thing. I swear, I just read some really good books.
Why don't you start a book club, which I'm doing? Why don't you, if you read so many books, why not do like a book review once a week or once every couple of weeks or whatever. Like, that would be interesting content. I would be interested to hear a scripted review of books if you read this much.
Oh, girls who are kind of at like this boarding
Everything's
school
content,
situation, and all of a sudden like this illness happens and they get these really gross symptoms. Ugh. My Dark Vanessa was amazing. 5 out of 5 stars.
I feel like I've heard of that.
It is about a teacher and student relationship, and kind of like it goes to the past and to the present. So I love it.
So all of these books are not within my wheelhouse. I don't think I know any of them, particularly the poetry books. I'm not into that. Amber's not out here reading Lord of the Rings, so I don't have a lot to say on the content.
It's pretty good. It's written in like file form. Let's see.
Okay, that was just reading the spine of the book and telling us what it was. I think my theory holds weight that maybe she hasn't read these books.
What else do I recommend? The Vegetarian, I did not like that, like, at all. Anything by Danielle Steele, I love.
So, for instance, here's the perfect example. Oh, this is my, like, full connecting the dots moment. That Danielle Steele book, Matters of the Heart, has a broken spine. You can see where the wrinkling is and where the book has been held open, right? You can see that. Now, it might be a thing about materials. I'm not 100% sure. My theory holds weight.
Anything by VC Andrews, I love. So this is the Castile.
And so, like, the edges of the corners look like they've been, like, there's wear on them. So the books have been moved around and they've more than likely been opened a couple of times at least. But so many of these books look in perfect condition that just make me think, make me question it, right?
Series, which just follows a family. It's intense. It's great. Oh, you guys, Behind Her Eyes. Read this. The twist, another twist that shook me to the core. I love any sort of book that has like a crazy twist at the end. So, False Memory by Dean Koontz. The first half was amazing, and then the second half...
And I believe she's read this book because I can see the broken spine about, what, a centimeter from the top of the author's name. No, wait. I think I take that all... No, it is. I was like, maybe it's just the design. No, I think that's actually like the fold in the material where the book's been cracked open.
What was really going on. Kind of like took a turn, but it was still okay. Oh, Jane and Bloom is about this girl. Her sister actually dies because she's anorexic, and so it's following the girl and her family and like the outcome, like how they handle the sister's death.
Honestly, every one of these descriptions sounds like it's just being read from the back of a book. Like, it's the blurb.
And yes, before anyone says anything, this is an actual mess because for some reason I use my vanity as
think it is, but okay. There's,
what do you want to call
there's
it?
the phone.
I'm not doing my makeup today, by the way. Not in the mood. As just like a
See, coming back to the lighting and the saturation here, like this is fine. It's not blown out. So what's going on with the profile shots?
I'll put
Maybe
this away later.
maybe the front camera has like a different setting.
Sit
I
it
don't
down.
know.
I gotta clean it, but I'm not going to right now. So I also have to clean this mirror.
That big Miley poster in the background.
Kind of a mess.
Like, what's that artwork on the wall?
Made me some food, 2 eggs with some pepper and everything but the bagel seasoning, and 2 turkey bacon.
It concerns me that there's a spoon in this shot when I feel like there should be at least a fork. And I've said before, and I'll say it again, if you're interested in weight loss, one of the first and most useful tips is to sit down and eat with correct utensils, because it slows you down and keeps you mindful, right? Okay. A spoon for bacon.
For 25 Days of Christmas.
Okay, so I think this is front-facing camera, and look how much better this looks. The tree is not like a pale green. Hopefully we'll find some fun ornaments on there again. There's just some bonkers stuff on there. There's so much on there. Anyway.
The cats are going to get a treat after this. Unfortunately, there was no advent calendar for cats, so...
Oh, and thank you to my commenter and past Zach for doing a little bit of research. The moon phase symbol that Becky has tattooed, as I understand it, it is a pagan symbol, and it is the maiden, mother, crone, goddess sequential thing. I'm not very educated in that. If anyone wants to speak on that in the comments below, feel free. I do find it particularly interesting. So yeah, people were like, "Oh, I didn't know that Becky was a pagan," and if she is, that's great. I don't think she's ever spoken on it. But yeah, just interesting things. Because I always thought I knew it was the phases of the moon, but I didn't know it had that connection to paganism.
Twinkie's second day.
Okay. Oh my goodness, Twink. Come here. What's this?
God, that dog's so adorable.
Over there. All right, babe.
Oh wait. Shoot.
Did you open the wrong one?
Open up not.
I have a question about pets. Do dogs always do that? Do they like kind of like scurry, not scurry, but like do they move their food away into a corner to eat it? I just know, like I've noticed it a couple of times with Twinkie where they'll like take it and kind of like go into a smaller space or crawl into like a bed space or something like that. Curious. I don't know.
Go in order.
Oh, okay.
No, they do. They go in order, like one.
But did she open the wrong one?
Where's the second one? Where is the second one? Oh, right there. That would have been the one that you were supposed to open.
Oops.
But you
Open
opened-
19.
Oh.
So tomorrow I'll remember to do number 3.
And then we'll just do
There.
2 on the 19th day.
Yes. Apparently I don't know the difference between 2 and 19. Stupid. I don't know.
You're not stupid.
To be fair, I would have made the same mistake. I would have gone sequential, like across the top, like I was reading. But
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You go first always.
Okay. All right.
Okay, here is number 2.
Yay!
oh,
All right. Day 2. Let's do.
again, see this like the white balance has come down to a reasonable degree here. I can actually make like sense of the shapes on the screen. I'm happy. I do like that bag in the back with the leopard print.
Taped. Okay.
Actually, kind of matches her dress today.
Ooh, these are different.
Not leopard print, but you know.
I like these. These are cool.
I don't think they're supposed to be that stretched out, but they were the only pair left.
What do you mean?
I think they're supposed to be a little like.
No. Look at you guys. She got these ones from Claire's. Oh, I like these.
More tat. Do you know what would have been amazing? Even if Amber had said, we're doing this 25 days of Christmas thing and you're going to get me 25 pairs of earrings. You know what would have been amazing if Becky had picked, even if she was forced to pick out 25 pairs of earrings, if she'd have picked out things that were attached to memory or were attached to their experience or like anything like that. Like, oh, here, I got you these slinky earrings because I remember, you know, the first year we were dating, we pushed slinkies down the stairs. I don't know, you know, anything like that. And it's hard for my brain not to say, I've got you these tortilla chip earrings because I remember you really like tortilla chips. That's rude, but you know what I mean. Like actually have some thoughtfulness go into the gift and say how it relates to your relationship and connection or the other person's interests. In this instance, the other person's interest, being Amber's, is just that she likes getting stuff. And the stuff that she wants is earrings. And that's it.
I'm glad you like them, babe.
It's like rainbow slinkies. Thanks, babe. All right, your turn.
Rainbow, pride, do you know what I mean? And Becky could actually like either write a note or she could talk about it and say, you know, I got you these because they reminded me of a pair of earrings that you wore on our first date or something like that. You know, just something that actually had some personal connection and would get me invested in the lives of these two more so than I bought you earrings.
Oh, she wants my attention.
Of course she does.
I know you. I know you. Mama bet gotta get her a gift now. So I gotta go looking for it, right?
I know Chihuahuas always have that anxious face, but Twinkie in particular just always looks totally on edge. Bless.
Day 2.
You gonna help me out again? Oh wait, never mind.
Yep.
I see it.
Gotta zoom.
I was going to say, I don't know where day 2 is. See, okay, let me show them that wrapping paper. It's beautiful, but the tape doesn't...
Stick to it very good, right?
No, it's like really bad. It's weird.
They wrapped 50 gifts. They wrapped 50 gifts to sit here and do this. I'll never let it go. I'll never get over it.
Need to open. Oh, this makes me miss Eric Ricky. We gotta go see them soon. Thank you, babe. This looks so fun.
It's Golden Girls Mad Libs.
Do you remember that time
What?
that we did these? Well, not this one exactly.
What was that?
A ghost. Okay, we did this with Destiny and Dana for fun.
Yes.
We did it for like 2 hours. It wasn't this one exactly, but it was Mad Libs. It was funny. But I love it, babe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is a Mad Lib? I've never experienced it. I know it's like a writing exercise that has like a comedy element to it, but I have never personally experienced it, and I don't know what it is. Let me know if I should.
This is how it looks when I don't have the saturation on,
Yeah.
and I just look super dark because the lighting in our house.
This does not look super dark though. This looks, I wouldn't call it natural, but it looks much better than the first vlog. Vlogmas Day.
Horrendous. So I got a Sephora box because
Okay.
I needed some new.
Look up Mad Libs while
some
she
new
does
new.
this.
I needed some new. So I needed some new foundation. I used the Becca Luminous foundation. That is the only foundation I have ever used ever. But I decided to give NARS a try. I've never used NARS, so
Okay.
it's gonna be interesting. It's all day luminous weightless foundation. I had no idea what color to get, nothing, because I'm accustomed to. Are you jealous? You want to put on makeup? I'm accustomed to what I know, and that is the Becca foundation. So yeah, let's hope that's the right color. It's in light 4.
So
I don't know. We can
on the
only
couch
hope
in
for
that
the
back
best.
corner, is that Twinkie's bed? Maybe? Okay.
I also needed some mascara. I always
Or
get the
Twinkie's
better than
knees.
LCX
I'm gonna jump up
mascara.
and
It's
down
just
every day.
what I prefer. I'm just opening all these now so I can just throw all this away. And then I needed
A truer statement has never been said on Amber's channel. I'm just opening all of this so I can throw it away. Oh, jeez.
eyeliner, and I decided to try something new. I always use liquid elf eyeliner. It's the only liquid eyeliner that I remember ever using, but I decided to take the plunge and try something different. This is in Rare Beauty. It is the Perfect Strokes matte liquid liner.
Okay, so now we're looking at the lighting in the frame again, and I can't, that entire box is a blur of white.
Black. So
I can't, like, nothing is defined on it. It is just,
their packaging to
that's
me
probably got to do with my
is
screen and the
stunning.
connection.
It's just super simple. This literally looks like a pen.
Mm-hmm.
I adore. Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, you just unscrewed it.
I am. in
That's the
confusion.
cartridge.
Oh.
I don't wear makeup and I know what that is.
What? That is how it looks. So it's
That's
literally
cool.
like a pen, and you just put it on.
like a
I'm
coloring
not used to
marker.
that. I'm very much used to having to dip the brush. I hope that this works well.
I'm sure it'll
I
work
hope that I
great.
did not waste money. And then I had some Sephora points.
What was that? That was quick. I hope I did not waste money. I wasted enough money on the 25 gifts that are sitting under the Christmas tree for my girlfriend. So far, including a collection of chapstick and a book of Mad Libs.
So I just got the lash brag just to try a different mascara because, like I said, I always use the same one. So I love the packaging. Like, ugh, it's so cute and small. I always have to look at the brush. Ooh, the brush is nice. So I might love that. Last thing I got, Versace Bright Crystal perfume with my points. I'm really into perfume, and I've been trying to get a better collection going. Oh, look how cute and small. But I mean, I got it for free, sis. Like, what? Oh, hunty. That smells
All right, Mary, calm down. It's a.
freaking incredible. I'm like 100% there for
Can
it.
you describe it for me, please?
All right.
Could you tell me what it smelled like? What the high notes, notes, anything? No? Okay, great. It just smells so good. Cut.
Alright, so we're here to end the
This is cute. We don't see these two in this angle very much. Interesting.
vloggy.
The vloggy.
Mm-hmm. We haven't really done much. I went live on TikTok, and that was
Interesting.
I'm not looking at it. Maybe. I know there's a lot of discussion about Amber and what's happening over on TikTok, and I was interested, and I was like, oh, I wonder how monetization and sponsorship and things work with that. So I've done a bit of research into that, and I did read that a day or two ago she opened the comments up on TikTok. So that just drives engagement, which drives views, and so now it's just supporting kind of a problematic situation type deal. I don't know.
Yeah, about that. And we made dinner. We had separate things, but we like cooked together because we like different things. And we watched some Christmas movies.
We watched.
What did you cook? Oh, she's gonna tell us.
Wait, we finished Krampus, and then we
Not seen Krampus.
started
Read books are.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the claymation version with Mickey Rooney and Fred Astaire.
Oh, isn't that's the one in black and white, right? I believe I've seen that.
I was barely paying attention though, because I was playing this game on my phone that I'm addicted to.
Whatever.
And my teeth hurt because I keep grinding this one. I don't know if it's like out of like a weird nervous habit, and I noticed that whenever I do it, it makes all these teeth hurt.
I know I'm harping on about this, but this is what she does. This is what she does for a living. She has like at least a $1,200 camera that she's refusing to use, and now she's using a $1,700 phone that is giving us this quality of content. And this isn't even in regards to like the actual content. Like it's not like she's just been showing us things around the house today, which whatever. I mean, it's a hard time for everyone to go outside. I get that. But goddamn, like you could sit down and spend half an hour watching a tutorial on how to get the best look out of your phone, your device that you're using. Heck, you could multi-camera. You now have 2 cameras. You have 3 with Becky's phone. So you could do multi-camera setups and interesting cuts and edits and learn all of that stuff while you've got so much time. Oh my God, I'm jealous of Amberlynn and the amount of time that she has to do things.
Me too.
That's a weird feeling.
Oh my God, that's the thumbnail.
Is it?
Choose how you want to look.
Okay.
Ready?
I can do something with that.
Wait, did I just take a picture? How does that work? Oh well. Sorry guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys are doing good and staying safe.
Keep your masks on. Maskuses.
And keep your hands clean.
And 6 feet apart.
And small gatherings of 8 people or less. Or just no gatherings at all. Anyways.
That's an interesting PSA considering the holiday that she went on. I thought she was going to a cabin in the middle of the woods because for some reason I thought that Becky had said, yeah, I really want to go to wherever it was and show it off. And I thought in that conversation she was like, oh, it's like a lakeside, like cabin thing. No, it turns out it's a tourist city. So sure, yeah, stay 6 feet apart. Make sure your gatherings are only people you know and no. But when it's convenient, you know?
See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Okay. I feel like I got a little bit heated in that video, and I don't know why. It was just petty little things. None of this matters, but I'm just happy that I had a really good night's sleep and I don't have to work today and I get to watch this and do this for you guys. I will take this time to say that if you are in a current environment where COVID and quarantine guidelines are being advised, just please be safe. Be safe, keep each other safe, check in on your neighbors, make sure that the people around you and the people that you love are doing well and keeping safe, sane, and happy, particularly in December, because it's meant to be a festive month and a time of celebration, and it's going to look really different. But yeah. If you got to this point in the video, thank you so much. Thank you. As always, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs, and I mostly appreciate your patience with me during this month. I know that I've kind of fallen behind a little bit in my response to comments, but I am trying to keep up the conversation as much as I can. Unfortunately, unlike Amber, I don't have all the time in the world. But thank you so much for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!